The Row today, the spectacular two-night WWE Thunderdome at Tropicana Field. Who is marching to the main... Weeks ago, the almighty WWE champ, WrestleMania to any superstar, ultimately called out Lashley for what Drew
is afraid of Drew McIntyre.
Not backing down.
No question.
King Corbin from SmackDown.
McIntyre, much like he had done earlier in...
And after a deep six by Tyre.
Lashley to McIntyre ahead of their encounter.
Corbin versus Drew McIntyre. However, sitting all over the face of McIntyre. And of WrestleMania to challenge for the W at WrestleMania. Streaming live on the W.
Is nearing the finish line.
Before WrestleMania. WrestleMania was for the WWE Championship. Where do I begin? Almighty WWE match is happening, buddy. It's the biggest fight of our this week. You and I figure out what is it that makes us sacrifice. And sure, you've sacrificed a lot across the world, missing wedding. When you're finished, you're off the road. I left home at 22. And to become WWE champion. It weren't easy. There's times that I wish I had the luxury of, well, my mother, through Skype, this is your dream. If you come home, I'm gonna kick your ass. Keep sacrificing, and I did. Being fired, okay. This year of falling off sales, TL'ing, Lashley, how can you beat a man? I can't. Corbin, and at WrestleMania, I'm gonna put my the almighty era.
By the reigning WWE champ, Bobby Lashley is...
Are you done on and on and on about last year's... Took me 16 years, Drew, so on top. You were a great champ time. And then what makes it so bad? Let's God is worried, but you know what? I saw fear. I felt you quiver. What's gonna happen again? And there's nothing.
When I was in the Hurt Lock, that wasn't fear, that was my... Everybody after me tried to do your dirty work. You need all this.
Remember last week? You want to stick around, you can watch.
5 days to Mania. I think we just fight.
How this works, Drew, that's not how this happens. Because we all know the almighty WWE, and ultimately...
I guess, never mind. Maybe I'll be an Uber driver. An Amazon WrestleMania, I am gonna run you. Talking, I'll get out this ring and whip your ass. I'm gonna run you.
No, that's a whole lot of tough talk. WrestleMania.
Here's the reason why MVP on his offer. King Corbin goes
Tyre has to overcome.
You may not make it to WrestleMania. Started something. Tonight, no WrestleMania for you. Tonight,
Corbin. But the incentive couldn't be any higher for King Corbin and clear his road to reign at WrestleMania. Tag team titles defended. The New Day against the personal colossus, Omos. Painful difference maker. Boom! Case in point. Remember, Byron, Omos will have his first
Small sample size, but I'll tell you what, a very threatening.
And because of the example we saw last week from Omos, team champions this Saturday. Xavier Woods Styles next on Raw.
How you feeling?
What almost did you guys last week? Kofi, in my entire life, Saturday, it's his first match ever, but do you think you'll...
That high on Saturday, and let's hope that, down when we retain our championship. You got a match against Ali, how you feeling?
Dude, I feel... And Ali, he's a little more stiff. Speaking of which, I gotta get ready for my match, and...
I don't know, man, but... Are we? Yes, it is.
Yeah, oh, that's us?
Yeah, you sound good right about now. Gluten-free, of course.
Fall. Introducing first, upcoming champions, the New Day.
Yes. The Raw Tanya streaming live on the WWE Network. The phenomenal AJ Styles and Omos.
Hated to say it, and I hate to say it again this week, but I've seen strong possibility we will have new
this Saturday at WrestleMania.
118 pounds, the phenomenal.
For broadcast colleague Samoa Joe, good to have you back, WrestleMania.
Oh, I feel very good about the chance that Omasa's rigged here at ringside.
And just a reminder, you can sign up now at Peacock TV.
Open up the camera, you can scan the QR code to just $2.50,
including WrestleMania. We watched it before the commercial break. What do you expect
displayed so far anytime he's got his hands?
The New Day, we saw their game night last. They actually don't have the chemistry. AJ can somehow draw a wedge in that lack of. There's a lot to prove tonight because the last 2 weeks he's been. Last week he had disqualification.
Allow me to invoke. Definitely seal the fate for the New Day and kill all their momentum.
Want to compete in game night. Instead, he got mad. Calf crusher here on Woods.
Almost. You gave us your best and we
stole that mic.
I think that was a good idea. No effect on it. And now Styles going after Kofi. Kofi getting the attention of AJ Styles. This Saturday at WrestleMania, if the New Day try to...
That may be the case, but it's easy to divide and conquer one of the participants.
Yeah, I didn't get the strategy at first, but take advantage. And within a tag team match, this can work Styles.
I think the momentum is first. We all could be yelling New Day rocks.
Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Bad Bunny is this to handle here on Raw. This is steel cage match with Shane McMahon.
Yeah, live tonight in the night we face our enemies. Peace. If you want it, then you ready for the challenge.
Chris rolls into WrestleMania. And Saturday at WrestleMania, but first...
Introducing first, weighing in at 300.
Now in Saturday's steel cage match, you can win. Looks like the Monster is pleased with his...
Braun, I guess I should say it fell out of the stupid tree. Big man, little brain. Braun.
Braun.
Stupid. Camera to the face. Stupid shots, bro. I'm gonna rip you out. Slane.
Than me about what happened at Fastlane.
Grabbing at his left knee.
Because I would have worried that match between Braun and I is gonna happen.
Shane, I don't give a damn if you got a peg.
Another message sent to Shane. Look at the shape of the crutch. Wait a minute. Shane's running.
It's a marathon, boy. I want you.
I accept, Braun.
There's no way to run. You're gonna get the cage match.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide for Shane McMahon.
I've had to deal with guys' perception of my reality is. When Shane McMahon came out here last week with this fake... Here's the thing gotten yourself into. When that door closes right there, cage with me. I'm gonna whoop it for said that they're not good enough, that they're not them. There's no hide behind out of a steel cage with the Monster. At the end of our match, after I've ping-ponged it around, this is a taste of the agony that it put a here's not gonna be. Here comes the... Because at WrestleMania, you're...
The emotion this Saturday inside a steel cage
than I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Braun, you know, what I ever do to you? To pick what type of match? It was what you all saw is that dreadful match. At WrestleMania, well, stupid. Because on paper, Braun's any other man. But you see, I will defeat you inside that next morning when you wake up, and I am.
Outwit Braun Strowman. Elias match. We're told in this match, Elias and Riker will not.
Vander Jackson, Riker, and Elias perhaps.
Handicap match, Braun Strowman against Elias. And in this match, Riker and Elias do not have to... Strowman cares at this point. Braun Strowman just wants to go to the top.
One-handed.
And now focuses for this Saturday at WrestleMania against... Oh, wait a minute, guys, this could be over. Looking for the...
Riker holding on here.
Oh, and a knee right to the face. And now Elias and Riker using the number off his feet.
And this is the master strategy by Shane McMahon.
Now, Riker and Elias doing a good job trying to soften.
Well, and by the end of this match, who knows? Tommy very well may have...
And look at Riker trying to keep Strowman down. Elias with the elbow drop. Now, from both men. Bothered as Elias and Riker continue.
Not looking good.
Look at Brock. Elias and Riker.
That movie backed up.
Here comes the Strowman Express to the chest. Now it's Elias's turn. Been covering both Riker and Elias.
Braun Strowman.
Not Strowman, but after seeing this performance, that Saturday at WrestleMania, he's going to have to Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon.
Saturday at WrestleMania against bad.
As if this is something out of the ordinary. It comes to great artists and painters. Excuse us, Kevin. We have a master.
His Bad Buddy's $3.6 million booth, and this is matching paint. Well,
oh no. This is a $3 million car.
He loves finger paint, and we all think $6 million. Priceless.
this thing is a mess.
He faced Bad Bunny's Bugatti. We're back here on Monday Night Raw. There is WWE Thunderdome, thanks to Miz and Morrison.
Welcome to the WWE, where you play with us.
I'm gonna ruin you at WrestleMania.
Get in here, give me some help.
Fucking, please. Miz?
Back up. Can you believe?
I'm sure Miz is probably pretty proud of himself now that he's...
Bad Bunny has to expect this. When you're in the WWE, there's...
To go one-on-one at WrestleMania. Well, in a matter of moments, Bobby Lashley, who last week on Raw was...
I cannot associate myself with incompetence.
And you won't back up, man. Get out of the damn way.
The WWE Champion. We're talking opportunity to go one-on-one with Bobby Lashley.
This was Lashley's way of removing the...
Benjamin, as MVP, put it Bobby Lashley to his WrestleMania of...
MVP, you're to tell Sheldon and I that we're, and I'll tell you what you are. You're a parasite. Passed up has been. Right, beat him tonight. But I promise, wait to watch Drew McIntyre.
Those women's tag team titles.
They'll get the opportunity in the main event of wrestling.
Leading by MVP,
The Lashley.
This Saturday's title in the main event against Lashley's man later on tonight. But Lashley said Drew McIntyre's time is up.
An official announcement from the Hurt Business. Our decimation, the CHWE Championship is upon us. Right now is
16 years. Such similar paths. Won the Royal Rumble, went to the main, made a deal, screwed me over.
Jack McIntyre has already endured the...
McIntyre versus Lashley. This is going to be end the almighty era and regain.
That's just a little taste of it. You got to take Drew McIntyre out before
Drew McIntyre has laid waste to every...
Their ass kicked by Drew McIntyre. Lashley is afraid of...
Lashley going at it.
There is no one to stop.
Oh my...
Corbin completely assaulting
Bobby Lashley. Lashley with the hard lock.
Your time is up, Drew Almighty
Men will engage in the biggest fight. Will defend the WWE Championship. Peacock. But coming up next, Bobby Lashley is finally back to claim her throne. Don't turn right here on USA. Alexander at ringside is Shelton Benjamin and...
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute, the bell's not... You know, tensions are high for Shelton Benjamin. And
hanging out in Kabuki Joe and you got into it with those three guys. I mean, this is your former Hurt Business competitor.
Not wrong. Lashley versus Alexander is not yet... Look at this, the almighty WWE Champion.
I've seen this before.
And that's a hard point. Lashley. I'm going to draw attention to what happened earlier.
And you looked a little uncomfortable when that happened.
It's right now. And now look at Lashley.
Oh,
and the neck to Bobby Lashley, saying earlier on tonight that considering at WrestleMania, King Corbin took.
Shows that Drew McIntyre is trying to play mind games, and he's
but yet there's an obstacle that McIntyre one-on-one with Corbin, so you just
the extra exertion. If just intelligent business. That's
overcomes King Corbin later on tonight. Assuming Drew McIntyre
faces King Corbin, he won't be on.
Lashley back to Bobby Lashley. The Almighty would remember, but
his soul is scarred.
I believe so. And I mean, Benjamin got a taste. Lashley, Alexander.
He, like you said, he asked for this, right?
Hard for you to watch this MVP at one of your former associates.
Their failures put them in this.
Lashley, Shelton Benjamin.
I would say he's man.
Think about how many years both Bobby
Lashley. We go.
Oh, into the post. Well, the almighty Bobby Lashley asserting
on display, completely control Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Drew McIntyre challenges and Alexander trying to find his footing.
Nothing else. You respect the fight. The Cedric Alexander is
trying to bring right now, and Drew McIntyre. He talked about the fight sacrifice as much as McIntyre is.
Yeah, Drew, that he has struggled, that he gave himself to this industry.
Hey Joe, when do we sacrifice Byron for the better?
Yeah, guys, we wait to look at Shelton.
Oh, Xander. Count of 8 for Lashley. Goes after Lashley.
MVP, you cannot be
a barricade.
Alexander is showing us it's good, but I promise you, it won't end good.
Oh, he's kicking them out of the hurt business. Alexander, another kick right to the side of the Marco. Front kick, and Lashley.
A little concerned.
No, I'm not concerned at all.
This is what started the whole flurry here by Cedric Campion off his feet with this drop.
He is dangerous, but he is not.
Was a nasty landing for Cedric Alexander.
The almighty champion, and as Joe has told you,
and now,
right, you were saying?
Oh, this may be
the saying? You pleading now? Now you pleading, right? How about this?
Almighty spine buster.
Please, do tell.
Well, obviously, Bobby
Lashley. Knocked the full Nelson from Lashley. Xander is out, and Benjamin ambushing the.
And all these deep-rooted emotions.
Emotions getting away.
Lashley's not finished.
Last this time, never personal. Only big.
As so many have.
Like, is this a preview? The almighty era.
Sacrificed his former associates. All
later tonight.
By the Miz and John Morrison. Well, the understatement next.
WrestleMania is presented by Steve.
The Fiend would have survived that. The Fiend is no.
The Miz and John Morrison, we understand.
Please welcome.
And listen, Bad Bunny's trying to put on a brave face, but you guys and John Morrison. Morrison having fun with Bad Bunny.
For the world, cities, and pueblos.
To jump Bad Bunny from behind, and he understand.
This is what happens when you disrespect. I don't respect your sword, and I don't respect you. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Victor one day, but very quickly become a victim.
It's just because Bad Bunny con, and they're just yesterday's news, that he couldn't hold the WWE championship. Embarrassing. So on the grandest stage of them all, tag team match, I say WrestleMania.
Following my dreams of this business, I love. I remember when I used to view with my dad. You know, I have a lot, but I don't know what to think. I came here very grateful. A song that I made for Booker T, the same way that The Undertaker, Ric Flair. Love the Miz doesn't respect me with no reason. Okay, Flair, but and he respect me. He respect my DJ, who my music, my fans. I did what I did. I jumped from the. Come on, guys, if you are truly fan, he hecho lo mismo. Si ustedes hubieran tenido la oportunidad, han hecho lo mismo. Yo se cumplo, así que yo tuve la oportunidad de cumplir uno de mis sueños. Eso no es razón para tratarme mal. That's no reason to. Who you think you're a legend. beg me. I'm gonna show you how to mouth and weep. No tenemos miedo. Nosotros te vamos a... Es lo último.
Hey, Pop, obviously, you don't belong. So just like earlier tonight, this Saturday, and you crawling back home. And because... now, if you'll excuse... No custom paint job necessary.
New development. Miz and Morrison Saturday at WrestleMania in Priest.
There's something you need to know about Riddle, right?
No, because of Riddle, Retribution match with him at WrestleMania, but tonight...
Hopefully you burn yourself out before you go out there, look. What we have in common are complete and utter. Now, believe this or not, mate, I'm gonna be doing it back here. I'm gonna be doing it.
United States champion Riddle.
One fall. Introducing first, United States champion.
There's that timing is also like, oh! What did Ali call me? Faces Mustafa Ali before his is ready for action before defending his title. Events is happening is because of what took place last week. Signing Riddle. It was a battle inside the ring. Of course, the battle we expect. It's a hard-fought match last week. Riddle sending a message to Sheamus for the cheap shot that Sheamus. Love seeing that fight side of Riddle. Ali. Before the commercial break, when Ali Base Cadet, who represents everything wrong with Ali, to wake up and actually look at himself in the mirror and guarantee you that. Byron, to your point, Ali's failed pursuit. Retribution, the chaotic group led by Sheamus, apparently going to make good on. Sheamus and Riddle have not gotten along more than it does Sheamus. So here we go, Ali versus Mania, and of course this Sunday at WrestleMania.
What's the story, lads? To keep this chair warm for me, yeah?
Oh, this triangle, it's sinked in deep. Ali needs to come out here and support, as you said, Mustafa Ali.
But not me.
Disdain for Riddle, or is it about your recent friend?
Having Riddle as your United States champion.
Oh, Riddle rolls.
Come on, Ali, on your bike, fella. No, it's not. It's about everything, man. It's about the...
Sheamus.
Twice, actually, Tom. Twice.
Ali in command of the United States champion. We're all concerned with what you're going to have to deal with at WrestleMania.
A couple of months or last year.
Oh! Apron. Oh, right to the shoulder.
Come on, ref. Oi!
Oi. Oh, no. Ali attack. The United States champion Riddle and Sheamus. Riddle's captured the leg.
Non-stop motor, his endurance, his tenacity. When
anybody.
Oh, to the bare foot.
Put on shoes. Come on, fella.
able to kick out some injured ribs right now for frustrations over Drew McIntyre.
Hey, mate, you know what I mean?
Does it still burn you up?
Going for the United States Championship, you know what I'm saying?
United States Championship at WrestleMania. Try to shuck off Ali, but...
Whoa! Crash landing right in the middle of the ring. Oh. By Riddle, and it worked. It finally creates a creative way to get out of it.
A little piggyback roton. And Sheamus, this is what makes Riddle. Now Riddle on the move. Oh, forearm into the the exploder.
Oh, Riddle.
Proton. Cover by Riddle. Oh, Ali, no. Could this be it for Riddle before Riddle? Oh, from the base.
Oh.
Oh, right into the upper, back into the trap. Submission, but Ali gets his foot on the bottom rope.
What you want me to say? I'm impressed. Let's show you that last
before the match. Theory on the body. Oh, and Riddle able to kick. Hard-hitting matchup, much like United States title.
It's obvious the more damage you'll be, Sheamus.
Off the middle ropes. Oh, right for the down. Sheamus. Oh, the opponent.
Here's your winner.
Boys.
WrestleMania. By your house of main days, but the
United States title.
Lashley's offer to take you out and take you.
So where's the crown? You would think they'd make more sensible decisions than coming after Drew McIntyre. He takes me out, say some horrible things about Corbin right now. Everybody, general, he'll do whatever it takes, grandmother. So I'm going to be on my toes, but in the end, through to WrestleMania, Bobby Lashley.
Drew McIntyre battles King Corbin.
This Hungry for Mania moment is brought...
70,000 fans. Pair of boots.
Is willing to sacrifice every...
One fall. Introducing first from McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre Saturday at WrestleMania. And you know, the WrestleMania, you can sign up now at Peacock.
Open up the camera and scan the QR codes and 50 cents a month.
And with Peacock Mania, which begins this Saturday night,
he will challenge the almighty. But tonight, the Grammy Award-winning Bad Bunny.
And the Raw Tag Team titles on the line. The 11th competition in WWE at WrestleMania.
So ultra familiar with each other. We go
Team Turmoil.
All the prodding, all the insult. Cage. The only way to win is by
Pamela main event Saturday night at Wrestle. What depths of hell he has to sink to.
He's bold and brave.
By his vindictive challenge goes. No rules, no limitation.
Sami Zayn plus YouTube star Logan Paul.
As we mentioned, tag team turmoil on
of the Celtic Warrior, the United States.
And then Sunday night's main event, a Triple submitted to lose his title to Daniel. Saturday and Sunday, streaming live on
the eyes of Drew McIntyre
to WrestleMania.
King Corbin!
McIntyre before WrestleMania.
Carrying on the WWE. First words from the Almighty.
Road to WrestleMania, we find out. Welcome back to Monday Commentary. MVP, of course, representing the
vested interest in the outcome of this.
Remember the offer that Bobby Lashley gave to King Corbin could have the opportunity to challenge.
Sure, King Corbin was earlier on tonight.
King Corbin, look at him. And look at the path of McIntyre this evening.
King Corbin, the irony is the first WWE title reign of Drew McIntyre.
I love his consistency.
T-Cannon needs the ultimate opportunist. In fact, this whole...
You all right? You want to say hello? I'm just being courteous. My mother taught me manners.
MVP, you bring up an interesting point. Sacrifice to get to the success that he's had, casting aside the people that helped him get.
You're a fairly intelligent guy, but obviously you have no... Ooh. It's not about feelings. It's about dollars and cents. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make...
I think the point is, MVP, that...
It's foolishness. It's folly. Decisions. Emotional decisions are bad.
Now look at McIntyre. Dropped again by McIntyre into the cover. Of course, as of right now, will challenge the WrestleMania.
With every rope.
You say that like as though Corbin Saturday. We don't know that yet.
And divert his road to WrestleMania, then missing a comp.
Hold on, look out.
Corbin on the rebound.
Corbin back in one.
It's the kind of quick strike ability that makes
seize the opportunity. I'm glad because if any
unrelenting on the pressure.
King Corbin years ago, in fact, ran Raw at one point.
Financial advantage because he knows McIntyre's weak, always in his feelings.
I mean, it's hard to argue with it.
Knowledge of King Corbin and Bobby Lashley.
Well, that. As a matter of fact, I'm sure Drew McIntyre felt that.
Smile on Corbin's face. MVP, what about we're going to make good on the opportunity you offer? Here's,
if nothing else, we keep Bobby.
Right now. McIntyre exploding. McIntyre.
Up we go.
Overhead. Look at this. Again, launching the king.
Bobby Lashley. Can you see Drew McIntyre toss?
That's the most ridiculous question.
Oh, McIntyre's.
Hey, how's it going in there?
Now try. But takes McIntyre into the post. Ahead to WrestleMania. Inside WWE Thunderdome, King Corbin against the almighty WWE. This offer put out there is because of Bobby Lashley faced Lashley at WrestleMania.
You'll have the opportunity at WrestleMania.
And now look at Corbin. Down Corbin.
And McIntyre knows in the back of his champion, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby to WrestleMania because of Corbin. Said he loved. Oh man, and McIntyre into the post.
Don't stand there and admire your work. Finish work. Get to it, man. Get to it. You got. I'm loving it, man.
MVP.
Yeah.
In pursuit of McIntyre, beats the referees.
Drew McIntyre right here, right now.
What's happening this Saturday at WrestleMania?
Closer to making that a reality, MVP.
Finishing the job.
In the past, you cannot see him now.
Oh, now trying to set up Corbin for a soup. Hold on into the cover to put away McIntyre.
Come on, let's go. You got it in you.
Going to have to do to keep Drew McIntyre down.
Got McIntyre caught up in a crucifix and McIntyre.
Corbin is waiting for you. In front of you.
Face.
And you talk about what are you willing to do? What the opportunity of a lifetime.
Is this it for the Scottish Warrior? Life for Drew McIntyre.
And you got
of the two-time WWE champion McIntyre. Royal choke slam, but cannot put away. Oh, under the ropes. Here comes Corbin. Look at that.
On the rebound.
And the kick out by Corbin.
MVP, you got to be getting a little frustrated now.
Boom, the spine buster, and again, Corbin's night.
I was probably thinking about.
A kick out. He's taking a beating tonight.
Oh, it's taken beyond.
WrestleMania.
Oh, give us a kiss.
To put away Corbin to get to.
It all comes down to desire, MVP. Who wants to get to?
It might be a lot.
Both these men doing their best to struggle back to their feet.
And from Corbin, who meets him on the top turnbuckle.
Has other plans.
So, his superstars on the top turnbuckle. McIntyre's down. Corbin into the cup.
And once again, McIntyre displaying that trademark.
Asked so many times, how much more is Drew McIntyre?
I give credit to King Corbin, who's pulling out.
The back of McIntyre's head has got to be recited.
Himself on as he's done throughout his two. He's moving forward against Corbin tonight. Veins of last week on Raw.
Corbin needs some clarity. Beating McIntyre. What?
You got to be kidding me.
What's the deal, Byron?
WrestleMania.
Forward to the king. Tyre is going to meet the Almighty.
One last step. Drew McIntyre can focus all
the best efforts of MVP and Bobby Lamore ended it.
Take another look at WrestleMania that secures
Pete, despite everything he had.
About to get a look at Drew McIntyre's
WWE champion Bobby.
I don't think there's any question.
Who is willing to sacrifice more?